How's it going now? Seems fine so far, huh? Switch this real quick. Why? Okay. Is this better now? Should be. Test, 1, 2, 3. Oh, seems fine. Okay. So. Oh, let me mute my own stream. And let me do a quick little test before we start. Where have I put one window? Okay. Ah, there we go. Hey, Kaylina, you're here. How are you doing? You're able to chat this stream? It's good to have you. A little bit better since last stream. Oh, you were out for a count then? Wait, I have to drag my chat window. Able to watch, just unable to interact at all. Oh, okay. Then I'm glad you could at least watch it. I hope it helped a little bit. Right now you're able to type a little bit. That's good. Glad to hear that it's at least a little bit better. Well, let's get into the... Oh, I have to activate the game as well. Otherwise, it would be a pretty boring stream like this, right? Here we are. Okay. Just wanted to check if the game sound is here and listenable. I see you have a new cosmetic, these little sparks, the stars. Yeah. I have no idea. I can tell you it wasn't me. You have a volume control in these headphones. It wasn't you either. maybe... I have to turn down the game sounds a little bit. Maybe it was because you caught those sparks the last time? Yeah, since our last gambling session, I actually managed to get all the leftover resources for her I needed to level her up all the way. As well as her weapon. And I got a few artifacts. None of them are too good, but they're good enough for now. The main thing was to get her HP up to, I think, 35,000. You dabbled a little bit. In gambling, in Genshin. Did you get something good? Accidentally overwhelmed yourself with choice. You did not get a 5-star? That isn't the only good thing you can get. I mean, who's on banner right now? They're all pretty good. Fischl especially. It's still a little bit loud, at least for me. Yep. You did get Fischl, Sucrose, Bennett, and Chingui, I believe he's pronounced. I'm not quite sure. Chingy? Yeah, it could be. Wait, are we thinking of the same right now?
So don't worry about me.
You can look at the roster somewhere. Is this it? No? Here we go. Wait. Are we thinking of the same character? We look. Yeah. We are thinking of the same. He's also very good as Hydro Applicator. You basically almost... Well, you have a functioning team with just those 4 characters already. Oh, but you have... Wait, did you have Mona? Yeah, exactly. You could ditch him for Mona then. You also got Cookie. Cookie is also very good. She's a healer. Which is what's kind of missing. Okay, Bennett is a healer as well, so... On the other hand, 2 healers just means you can die even less. Yeah, that's... The investment needed for characters is kind of the problem in the beginning. Because you're limited with what to do, and especially if you get some of the newer characters, the materials you need to improve them can be obtained quite late. So... I have constellations. Where did I get those? Okay. But then again, you don't have to build all the characters at the same time. Just focus on one. And when they are at an appropriate level, you can bring the others up as well. Focusing on Mona is a good idea. Hydra is a really good element, and if you're playing her as on-field Mona, Sucrose, Fischl, that's pretty good. The 3 you initially got. That's a pretty good team already. If you add Bennett, you have heal. And Sucrose and Fischl came from a temple on the Noel banner. Oh, it's been so long with the Noel banner. I don't even quite remember it anymore. But considering those are all 1.0 characters, yeah. I should do a quick run of the new domain to get the artifacts, so that I can convert my resin again. I think you can get every 4-star character from the Noel banner, but you can't get weapons. Could be. Not sure, but I don't think you can get every character, every 4-star. Because the banner was a thing back when I started. And I mean, the game was already a year old when I started. But you still, I think, could only get the 1.0 characters. So basically the starting cast, so to say. But still, it's a good boost to have. Considering how strong some of the constellations for those 4-star characters are.
Defensive mode engaged. Annihilation mode. Pyroclastic surge! Incinerate! For the everlasting cold. Converge! Cleanup sequence initiated. Incinerate!
Is the game kind of loud for you as well? Or is it just me? It's a little bit loud? Okay. So it isn't just me. That's good. Can turn it down a bit more. You might be falling asleep in your chair. Let me do a quick test. To mute the stream again. Ooh.
Defensive mode engaged. Ultimatum protocol. Try and stop me!
Hey. Cool thing about Columbina is she enables the new mechanic for the Nordcry region, which is called Lunar something. Basically, it changes some of the elemental reactions so that they can crit as well. And with her in the team, you change all of them. Otherwise, you would need specific characters. But if you have characters that use that lunar charged reaction anyway, you improve them even further. So, it's done pretty well. I'm kind of looking forward to the next character, which after Varka, which should be the Geo Adeptus, yes. Which could work quite well. I just don't know if she's supposed to be an on-field character or more of a support or off-field. I haven't looked that far into it yet. But I'm getting kind of excited for it. But until then, we're gonna have our fun with Columbina. just do this daily stuff before I forget it. Hey. They added so many quality of life features. For example, the condensed resin now is not 40 resin condensed, but 60. But you still need only one of the crystal cores, and they are easier to get. And the maximum amount of resin you can get has also been increased. So they did quite a bit.
Well, thank you for completing today. Add Astra.
Yeah. Put up. Switch again. Whee. We have another thing to claim. We have so many claim stuff. Then we can... Is that the main quest? I think. Because... Hey, wait, the other way. There we go. It's also very fun. They added a focused experience mode. So if you enter a region that is am I sure Sibai isn't next banner? Could be. The focused experience mode basically disables other quests that would trigger in the same region where the main quest is, or the quest you're focusing on. You could actually be right. New areas, new oh, you are right. Sibai is the next character. Yeah, Nouvelette is gonna come at the same time as Sibai and Iluga, Iluga being a new 4-star character. I don't know how necessary it is to have both Columbina and Sibai, but considering that Columbina is our Archon equivalent in this version, she isn't really an Archon, but Nordcry doesn't have an Archon because it's not one of the main regions. So she's our equivalent of that. So she's probably going to have a rerun before Sibai has. If you can get both, sure, that's going to be optimal, I think. But if not, then again, it wouldn't matter because Columbina is a pretty good character. Either way. I think if you're able to get both, that would be a cool goal to strive towards. Otherwise, Columbina would work with anyone. And if you go for Sabai first, Columbina will get a rerun somewhat soon, I'm gonna guess, so probably in half a year. Which is soon-ish in Genshin terms. You win the 50-50 for Columbina, all would be well. If you lose, it would still be well, and I'll just get Sibai. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, that's the best way to look at it. You're right. Is there something? Oh, Luna crystallized, because that's not something we have as of yet. That's gonna come with her. A new domain, the new Archon quest. This will be unlocked after the Alanthalit Ode to the Silver Moon event phase begins. Okay. Doctor is still a deck. Luna 4. Okay, yeah. Yes. It's just the update. Where the moon returns. Oh, event. There we go. Wasn't there something? I thought there was a little timeline we've seen sometime before. Ah, here we go. It starts on the 3rd of February and lasts until the 24th. Yeah, I'm gonna be looking forward to her. Oh, stuff to claim. Depending on whether she's an on-field character or not. Because I skipped the on-field characters as of now for this region. Because they didn't quite catch me. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna be able to pull for every character. Otherwise I would just be going to work just for Genshin. I mean, I do have the boost still for this year. It's resetting every year on the anniversary, where you get double crystals if you buy. So it's still something I could do if I can't get the character, but I would prefer not to. Okay. Unrealistic. The cat would be on that lizard in an instant.
Looks like the gang's all here.
Like most people would prefer not to hand out their wallet, but aren't you on guarantee? I shouldn't be on guarantee. I got Columbina. No, I didn't pull. Did I pull someone else after Columbina? I already forgot. I didn't get C1 yet. Yes, really? Yeah, I'm gonna check the pull history after this conversation.
Yep, already. How about you two? Green and good to go?
Varka? Is that not gonna be a guy?
Paimon's ready.
Great, let's get rolling then. Great. Well, first things first.
Wait.
Someone's here. We heard your footsteps. Although...
You've been here for a while now. I take it you followed the Traveler, but I don't sense any ill intent in you.
Come on.
PC. I thought they would introduce another playable character.
I figured it wouldn't take you long to notice me. I come bearing news from my lady, the Knave.
Oh.
Dottore went through the motions of returning to Snezhnaya, but it was obviously a facade. However, he has not returned to the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau, nor has he made an appearance in Nasha Town.
Well, in that case, he'll be in his lab way up north. I always wondered why he applied for his own private pad. He was planning this all along.
Tell them that Sandrone and I will go on ahead. If they still intend to pursue this matter, they should meet us at the research center in the northern tip of Nodcry.
Nice of Columbina's two best friends to think of us. We appreciate the heads up. Our sincere thanks to the Fatui for your aid.
See, that's kind of the intrigue they're really good at spinning. In the beginning, you kind of start to hate the Fatui. You hate them even more as the story progresses. But once you hit Fontaine, you meet the Knave. You haven't hit the Fatui hate yet? Have you finished the first act of the story where you leave Mondstadt? You finished Act 1 of Mondstadt, but not the entire Mondstadt arc. Okay. At the latest then. You don't hate them for the stolen noses? Okay. You're more forgiving than most, I guess. But trust me, it's gonna get worse. They're gonna be more of a dick. There's a reason? Sure. I'm sure. But either it's a good reason, and then the Tsaritsa could just ask the other Archons for cooperation, but she didn't do that. So I'm gonna guess it's not a good reason. It's not like the Gnosis is that important. Kind of. Maybe the Archons don't care? I can't tell you that without spoiling, so I won't say it. Some of them truly don't care, you are right. But some of them do very much care. And he didn't seem too beat up about losing his noses. Yeah, he was the one who's using it kind of the least. Yeah. I mean, Venti is a very free spirit. So he's gonna be the one who's most cool with stuff just happening the way it happens. Exactly, because the wind is free. That's his entire character. Freedom. And for him, basically, now he's not bound by whatever the Gnosis is supposed to represent. No reason to hate yet, only intrigue. Then I think you will like the Liyue part of the Fatui quest, because the character that's gonna come in there is really a bad guy. Not really. They're gonna do worse things, and in Sumeru you will meet the doctor the first time, and he's a genuine dick. No, he's a really, really bad person. Some of the underlings, I mean. Yeah, definitely. You meet some that are really nice and sweet and even helpful. Doesn't mean every Fatui is mean, exactly. You're right. And they got even better at making that split. Even I, for myself, was like, oh, fuck the Fatui after the months. That was enough to get me on the side of the others. But they got better at making the split. That you're not sure about the Fatui anymore. We are two different people. Yeah, we are. You're more forgiving. Yeah, but like I said, like in this entire quest line, Zandrone comes off as a bit standoffish, but she obviously cares about Columbina. On the one hand, you don't hate the Fatui. The other hand, still a bit curious about Mondstadt as a whole and Venti. Like you're not in love with the good people? Yeah, there will be a little bit more as time goes on. But I'm afraid they don't revisit areas that often. They do a little bit, and you get, especially in events, you get little tidbits. But some of them aren't replayable. I think the story is nice. Last time you played, you mostly skipped around. It can be a bit of a slog. I like the main story part because all is voiced, or most of it is voiced. But some of the side quests I just don't have much of an interest in. You're vaguely aware of Child being evil? Is he though? Exactly. That's... A Child will return even after the quest line with him is done. Just evil enough to have a boss fight, yeah. Well, he's following orders.
Lady Damselette may have left our organization, but at least some of her colleagues remain genuinely concerned for her well-being. Not to mention that the Doctor's increasingly cryptic conduct gives us great cause for alarm.
It's the other thing, that even the Fatui are aware that the Doctor isn't doing good things.
We have crossed swords many times before, but it's not personal. We're just on different sides. We don't lack humanity.
Exactly what I
And so, as
was
fellow
meant to
friends
say.
of Lady Damselette, it's only right that you should be in the know about this.
Arlecchino's situational awareness has saved us a lot of trouble.
I'll leave the map here with you. If you do decide to head to the research center, please proceed with caution. And remember, at least while you're in Nodcry, Lady Arlecchino's subordinates are your comrades if you want them to be.
This is very accommodating of you. We can't thank you enough.
Just doing my duty. I shall take my leave now. If you need us, you'll find us at the Experimental Design Bureau.
The conversation volume for the game good enough?
So, the doctors left the Experimental Design Bureau and headed to some research center up north.
Marionette seems to think he's been planning this for a long time.
Good, very good.
But when did it start? Before he even arrived in Nodcry?
Since you are probably listening with a lower volume than most, again, if you can hear it fine, then others can as well. Not that there are any others in this chat right now, so...
It seems his loyalty to the Tsaritsa is lip service at most. Behind the scenes, he may even be working against her.
Whatever his motives, we know that he's decisive and incredibly ruthless. Facing him unprepared would be a recipe for disaster.
At this stage, it's difficult to predict his next steps. I suggest we split into 2 groups. We need some people to stay behind and guard Nasha Town.
Well, as much as I'd love to help.
Somehow, my wings are going crazy again. Let me fix that real quick. Yeah. Oh. You can change their speed, and somehow the fast speed is always active.
But at least take Cool Your Jet's Ducky with you. It should be some help during the battle.
What?
And as for Miss Inefa, I suppose you will stay to protect Miss Aino?
Detecting operational logic. Protect Dino. Priority. High.
Just in case, Servarka, I think it would be best if you stayed behind as well. You can leave the research center to us.
I mean, I would have said the Knight of Berea should probably be out on the front line, but okay, fine. Leave Nasha Town to me. Be careful out there, okay? If things get out of hand, fall back right away.
Yehoda will be on hand to assist you. In my absence, she can handle any intel gathering work.
You got it, boss. You guys make sure to get back here in one piece, all right?
We will.
Things are moving fast. We'd better head off soon if we hope to keep pace.
This is going to be a very dangerous mission. Paimon, you should stay behind to help everyone here.
So, it's infiltrate a secret research facility, or... Yeah, alright. Paimon will help out here instead. Sounds like it's gonna be a pretty intense fight.
We all have to bring our A game here. So, anything you need to wrap up before we leave?
Note, while the Archon quest is in a special phase, certain systems and functions will be unavailable. Yeah. Nope, I'm good to go.
Then you'd better get going.
Very well.
Ooh.
All these broken machines on the ground. Someone got here before us. Could it be Arlecchino and Sandrone?
Sandrone I'm also somewhat excited for as a character. I just don't know if she will be using her robot to fight, because that isn't really my style. You don't know who that is? The other one that was with Arlecchino. One of the Harbingers as well, and a friend of Columbina. Tsundere, basically. I'm pretty sure we're gonna see her right now. You definitely know who Arlecchino is. The other one. I'm gonna tell you. I'm really good at giving info. You're welcome.
That's quite a welcome party.
Oh. Oh. Oh no.
You poor lost lamb. for
I'm
the
not a
everlasting forest.
big fan of them giving me a prefix team to work with. Especially if it's characters I don't play. But it is what it is. Which one is the way forward? Oh, I can't even... Okay. I am basically a pigeon. I was trying to get through the window. I mean, it has a crack. I should have seen it, but...
Close your eyes.
Linz has such a cool ultimate animation. Wait, watch.
The long sleep beckons.
It's such a neat animation. They really stepped up their game.
Forest,
It all adds up.
Get back! I said get back! Do you hear me? Why isn't it working? No! Don't come any closer! Don't!
Okay. Damn you, Glass. Preventing me from hearing again. There's a channel called... Was it Outside Xbox, I think? Who does sort of top 5 whatever. And it's all gaming related. And they had a 5 times where Glass prevented you from being a hero. Which is basically situations exactly like this. So whatever's happening is happening behind Glass that you somehow can't destroy. So you have to just watch it.
lush as the moonlight, with one heart, we pray.
Can't hide the truth. Seek within. It all adds up.
You poor souls. May your spirits find peace.
Grab that key on the ground. We'll probably need it at some point.
Watch out.
Hey.
There's no way through. Let's go around.
Will do. See, I really like exploring in Genshin. They've created a quite varied world where you have ancient ruins and then you have somewhat high-tech research facilities. And it somehow doesn't really conflict that much with each other. Oh. Okay.
Trespassers? Here? What's wrong with you people?
We're looking for the doctor, and we understand he might be here. I see you're fleeing the facility.
You looking to settle a score with a doctor? Good luck with that. I don't think you have many chances left.
Perhaps. But you might have a chance to live if you start talking.
2 other Harbingers had the same idea as you. They're already inside. But what good is it gonna do? The doctor wouldn't do something like this unprepared.
Seems to me that you're not too thrilled about being his subordinate. Also, is it just me, or do I sense monsters nearby? If you'd prefer their company to ours, that can easily be arranged.
We need to know what the doctor is up to. Please, if you know anything at all, tell me. This is about more than us versus the doctor. His actions could have consequences for all of Nodcry, and perhaps even your homeland, Snezhnaya.
He's building something. Ambitious doesn't even begin to describe it. Feels like this could be the big one. God knows how long he's been planning it. A while back, he told us he'd be returning to Snezhnaya. We weren't expecting him back so soon. This time he brought some gemstones with him, or something. 2 of them.
The moon marrow spheres. He stole them from their rightful owner, Columbina.
Oh, Lady Damselette? Last I heard, she left the Fatui. Before she went, she told us she'd finish what Her Majesty asked of her, and wished to focus on some personal matters.
Hey, Ninette, how's it going?
I remember thinking that leaving us might not be the best choice. I mean, I always looked up to the captain the most, and... Back when this all started, the higher-ups dispatched 3 units to Nodcry to execute their plan. They were led by the Doctor, Marionette, and the Damselette, respectively. I was a part of the Damselette's unit to begin with.
Yeah, I'm doing fine.
She never really interacted
Playing
with
the
us
new
much.
update, the
In
new
fact,
quest
she
for
seemed
Genshin
sorta
Impact.
detached from everything. Not because she was distracted, just felt like she was indifferent to the world around her. Like she had no stake in anything that happened. She always seemed like she was staring off into the distance. Almost as if she didn't see anything worth living for in the present, so she had to look further afield. That's right. She always used to stare up at the sky. The Doctor used to stand nearby and watch her. Apparently they got along well at first, but somewhere along the way, she grew wary of him. Started avoiding him as much as possible.
Yeah, sure, you're welcome to keep watching. Thank you for being here.
After she left, everyone in our unit merged with the Doctor's. He's similarly indifferent to the world, except when it comes to the moons. He seems to have big plans for them. Right now, obtaining the 3 moons is his #1 priority. He even said if he can only get his hands on 2 of them, he'll create a 3rd one himself.
What?
How
Yeah,
did he
sure, let's
create
just
an
create a
artificial
moon.
marrow? Maybe the knowledge he gained from the Hyperborean phantoms has something to do with it.
Thank you for cooperating. We appreciate the level of detail.
I get the sense that you'd serve under Columbina again if you had the chance. Would that be fair?
No, she's no longer a Harbinger. As a member of the Fatui, my loyalty will always belong to the Tsaritsa. I'm only telling you all this because I don't completely trust the Doctor. His actions do not align with the goals that first brought us to Nodcry.
I understand. We'll do everything within our power to stop him. The Knaves unit is based at the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau. Maybe you can seek refuge with them.
Well, now we know what's going on here. Artificial moon marrow. He's likely well on the way to completing it. Dottore technological capabilities are far more advanced than I thought.
I fear this could get ugly. Everyone, prepare yourselves.
Yeah, no kidding. You actually got me there.
Go! Bombs away!
Receive my blessing. Guide the frost in revolt.
No more lies.
You may need to rest. You will be observing from your TV while also lurking on your PC. Thank you very much for lurking. And have a good rest. There we go. Your arms are killing you. Oh no.
Observe.
I hope resting them will help.
Can't hide the truth. The mystery unravels.
It was worth to type in chat initially. It's good that you want me to know that you're here. Thank you. But please don't negatively impact your health just for me. All right, Ninette. Have fun. And I'll see you when I see you. I think Saturday? It's not that bad, a normal thing for you. Not really negative. Still. Just an annoyance at this current moment. Yeah. Yeah. So it's fine if you have a rest. Oh. What is this red stuff? There we go. Up and away. Well, that basically screams boss arena. Ooh, need a sip. Sip of water.
Welcome, one and all. I've been expecting you. I hope my humble research facility is to your liking.
Yeah, we really appreciated fighting our way in through a horde of monsters.
The gall. You expect us to believe you've just been patiently waiting for us?
Of course I have. Should I be worried about something? Everything seems to be going quite smoothly so far, and you've shown up right on schedule. First Sandrone and Arlecchino, now you. Ah, quite a surfeit of guests I've had today. If you were looking for them, I should probably mention that Arlecchino disappeared as soon as she entered the facility. As for Sandrone, why, she stood right here only moments ago demanding answers from me at the top of her voice. Hardly out of character. She never was one for basic courtesy. But I have to admit, I was a little surprised to see her showing concern for someone besides herself.
Yeah, we called it a
Does
tsundere.
everyone you associate with undergo such a change in temperament? Speaking as a researcher, I have to say, it is not a change for the better. It threatens one's ability to remain objective.
Where is Sandrone?
Well, since you ask...
So you've got your hands on the moon marrow, and now you're claiming godhood. Don't you think that's a bit of a stretch, Dottore?
I must protest what you are insinuating with that phrase, claiming godhood. I am not claiming anything. I am stating a fact. You're a researcher. I'm sure you appreciate the distinction between the two.
Huh? Wait, you really think you're all that? You'll excuse me if I'm not being a polite little lady for you.
Ooh, oh,
We're colleagues.
you duplicated
know
yourself.
the kind of person you are.
By the same token, I knew you'd respond along those lines. You and I both understand that facts speak louder than words. To that end, I've had my people send you a small gift. It should go some way toward helping you understand my present position.
What gift? Where have all your troops gone?
Who knows? Perhaps they are already marching toward a new world, following in the footsteps of an unknown god.
Really wish Twitch worked with your phone. Is it easier for you to type on a phone?
As vulgar and arrogant as you may be, dear Sandrone, I have no intention of taking out my displeasure on your subordinates. They will enjoy equal rights to my own.
You sent your people to the Experimental Design Bureau? That's the Tsaritsa's property.
Yes, and I am very mindful of Her Majesty's
Yeah,
instructions.
that's Sandrone.
But you know full well
You
that
are
they do
right.
not conflict with my present goals. In which case, all I'm doing is conducting another one of my experiments. Is there a problem with that?
Oh, because you can lay down and type. Okay.
Now then, you have a judgment call to make. Am I simply lying to stall you? Or is it possible that every word I am saying is the truth? In which case, your subordinates really are in danger.
Desk is quite high compared to your chair. Might I suggest a booster seat? Laying down alleviated a lot of your annoyance. Okay, that's good.
So now you've turned on fellow Fatui soldiers. You're completely insane.
And yes, Sandrone is a really cool character, but she usually fights with robots, especially the big one behind her. And I'm not sure if that's usually not my play style. I don't enjoy those types of characters.
I have set a
So
new
I'm not sure
rule
how
for
she will be
myself.
as a playable character.
Each person gets one chance. Naturally, that includes you, Sandrone. If you wish to leave, I won't stop you. We are colleagues, after all.
Scumbag.
Still, I hadn't counted on Sandrone sparing any thought for the people of this world. Shame. I always found her self-centeredness to be one of her few better qualities. How can she ever hope to achieve greatness when she's so obsessed with protecting her little design bureau?
It's more than a little disingenuous to speak of achieving greatness while taking hostages. Or does honor no longer mean anything to you?
Hope they do something nice with her. I'm pretty sure her story will be great. That I'm absolutely convinced of. I hope they do something better than Clara from Honkai Star Rail. What did they do with her?
Honor. I have the marrow of 2 moons in my possession and will soon complete the construction of a 3rd. I will be the god of a new world. And you speak to me of honor? How charmingly naive.
that god thing has been his thing since the very first time we met him in the story. He tries to create one, and now he tries to make himself one. So there it just feels like Svarog, but with a cute poster child. She's a child with a big robot. All of her attacks are with the robot. Yeah, that's kind of my fear as well with Sandrone. Because usually her big robot fights and not her.
Those are sacred relics. You do not deserve them.
In my view, many in this world do not deserve to be alive. And yet, I mercifully permit them to go on living, do I not?
I think it's charming with Clara, but you fail to see how it goes smoothly in Genshin. Yeah, that I don't know. If they did the same thing, yeah. I think we'll have to wait. I'm gonna hazard a guess and say that she's probably gonna be playable within this region. That could also be bait. Because in the last version in Natlan, we had the captain as our resident harbinger, and he wasn't playable. Even though people were fully expecting him to be playable at some point.
You come to regret your actions.
Ooh, Angry Traveler, that's something new.
Will I now? Let's see if you can make me.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure the upcoming boss fight isn't the end because we just started the story. And I have to fight him with a team I'm not familiar with, okay.
The night cometh. Close your eyes.
Target acquired.
Oh, and I did an oopsie because I'm not used to playing with Nefer. Yeah.
No more lies.
Get lost.
Observe.
Leave this.
It all adds up.
Exact practice.
The mystery unravels.
Ooh. Okay.
Thanks for the assistance.
Arlecchino. They see you as an ally. What a farce. Target you're clearly here to destroy my research, not to...
I'd say your research is more valuable than
Oh.
your life. Am I wrong?
No more lies.
Get lost.
Okay, Lunar Charge to convert the flowing... Okay, we have to...
Observe. Be silent.
Ah, okay. Got it. Then we can hit him again.
Bombs away!
By the Frostmoon of old.
Get lost.
You hope she becomes playable. You really like her so far. As much as you love Columbina, you already become partial to Sandrone. Yeah, understandable. She is... She doesn't have a cookie-cutter personality. She's more than most of the others.
It all adds.
Interesting.
What a
I
joke.
expected so much
Observe.
more from
The
you.
long sleep beckons.
Poor lost lamb for the everlasting forest.
Everlasting as the moon. Overruled.
How
Dottore is too powerful with the artificial moon marrow in his arsenal. Fighting him is futile. Quickly.
How's this?
Okay. Yeah?
Let's go.
It's Arakino, by the way.
I've always thought it is wiser to flee than surrender.
Watch out! What the? Forget about me! You should...
Where's the traveler?
Well, can we hang posters for missing travelers? Maybe put them on a milk carton? Have you seen my child? Cat is complaining. Still lays head on your arm, but it's currently occupied. Ugh. Arakino seems cool. Can't wait to meet her in the story. It's after Sumero. It's posters in Mondstadt. Yeah, missing person posters, I know. Because the traveler is looking for his sibling. Or her sibling. Arakino is very cool. She's the first harbinger that obviously wants to help people. So you meet her, and you know that she's a harbinger, and that she's supposed to work for, or she is working for the Fatui. She's obviously a good person, which is weird, but really good, really well done. God, Sumero is so far away. Yeah, it's after Sumero. You have to go into Fontaine. But you have the pleasure of meeting the Dottore beforehand, first time. So, questionable pleasure.
Nasha Town? How did I get here? Strange. I remember being trapped by Dottore during the battle.
Child helped
Now,
us.
all of a sudden, I'm here.
Yeah, he did. But kinda out of a selfish reason, more or less. He's a little grey. Exactly. Grey is the best way to describe Child, I think.
Something weird is going on. I guess I'll start by exploring the area.
Huh? Traveler? What brings you here at this hour?
Huh?
What are you in the mood for today? A hot dog? Or something else? We've got some special discounts at the moment. Want to see the menu?
Sorry, I'm not hungry right now.
Ah. Well, feel free to take a seat for now. Let me know if you change your mind.
Everyone seems to be acting normal. Am I just overthinking?
Fine, he established that he wanted something possibly from us. Maybe didn't say it directly. Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
That's
darling, look who it is. One of our regular customers. Get the traveler something to eat, would you, dear?
Wait, why is he talking like that?
Well, I'd love to, but can't serve a customer unless they order something. Anyway, I take it your business is wrapped up?
It was very obvious he wanted something. His help was at a cost. Was at a known cost. Whether we would pay or not. Yeah, true. And he didn't really use us that much. So calling him Grey is... yeah, that's very spot on.
Yes, thankfully. It was a long trip, and it's left me feeling pretty exhausted. But the upshot is, I won't have to leave again for a good while. We can have some quality time to ourselves.
Wait, these two are a couple? I see some kids around too. I didn't know they had a family.
Hey there! I haven't seen you in ages! What's keeping you so busy? I've been looking forward to playing with you again. You forgot
If we met?
already? You're silly. Daddy brought you over to our house recently. We had some snacks together.
used us once to learn about the location of the Gnosis or something. Could be. I know he didn't really use us that much. But it's been quite a few years since I played his quest, so you're gonna be the expert on that. He was just listening to a conversation between Zhongli, us, Baizhu, and Chi-Chi. Yeah, so listening in, which is fine as well. You've played through the entire Liyue storyline already, right? Wasn't really a use, yeah. More of a listening in. He did warn us that the walls had ears. You're right.
What is she talking about?
We've had a lot of customers over the last few days, so we've been real busy. And like my mom always says, some people are more than just customers. They're friends.
You did? Yeah, see? Getting mad for child taking the Gnosis doesn't really work in Liyue, considering that Zhongli sold it himself. It's his in the first place, and if he wants to sell it, sure. Except the Chi-Chi part. Since Chi-Chi's adorable. Adorable with with a surprisingly tragic backstory. Selective memory. Perfect.
Oh, another customer's arrived. I better go see what they want.
So clearly we are in some sort of fabricated reality here.
This is all wrong. I never once heard the owner of this restaurant talk about their family. It certainly isn't a family-run business. And that child? I don't recognize her at all.
You didn't remember that part, but it makes sense Zhongli would do that. Hey, Kennedy. Yeah, I mean, who's gonna sell a Gnosis if it's not the god of contracts?
Could this be a false memory?
Very good. I knew you had it in you. Aren't you going to try
Dottore.
anything special?
When did he show up?
You really don't remember the Inazuma story that well. You really rushed through it, unlike Liyue where you took some attention. Wait, are you through Inazuma as well? Yeah, wait, the last quest you did was fighting the Archon a second time. Right, with Kazuha? I'm misremembering.
No, none of this is real.
You don't seem to like it here. That's fine. We can change venues.
It was on your previous gameplay of Genshin? You mean the Liyue stuff? Right, you're on a fresh account. And you're already through Liyue? I'm now actively paying attention to story and taking things slow. I think that's the best way to experience Genshin.
I'm still alive.
Because it is a pretty good story, but very convoluted. Try not to super explore things. Yeah, you don't have to explore. That's the good thing. You can play the way you want.
Where is this
It's
place?
fun to
It
take
took all my
a bit of a
strength to
break
open
from the story from time to time.
and then I leapt into it.
And you're not through Liyue on the second playthrough. Okay.
So this is the moon's reflection.
You just made it to Liyue in the fresh account. Okay.
Realm beyond the gate.
Yeah, then you have the chance to experience the Inazuma storyline, which is considered to be the weakest Archon quests. But I personally still liked it. Fear Exploration, since you don't want to boost your AR too high, like you did last time, you can turn down the world rank if it's too much, if the monsters are too high level. You can just manually turn it down at any time. You struggle. Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. I had to turn it down as well because I couldn't keep up with the monsters, with their levels. So while I did unlock higher levels, I still had to turn them down a level or two. And you can do that. I can show you once we're out of the conversation.
I can't sense anything.
Basically 100% every area before leaving.
I guess I could try opening the gate once more.
Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem because, like I said, you can just turn down the world rank. You're leaving them at 30 to 60, which is also fine, so you have something to return to if you want.
No response. Maybe this space can't be opened from inside. If this was the space that killed both Revier and his lover, then why am I unscathed?
Kennedy, how are you doing? Said hi earlier. How has been your weekend?
Or... no, I'm not unscathed. Even the air here feels frozen in place.
Turn down your difficulty, but then getting less materials meant you couldn't power up your characters enough. Which doesn't really matter that much. It's taking you a week or 3 to get enough materials to level them to the next, I don't know, 20 levels. Just not crazy on doing it. Okay. You explored most of Lewy before touching the story last time. I mean, then you have seen the land itself already, so
I should conserve
you can focus on the story now.
with caution. I don't believe Dotori's scheming will stop just because I escaped. If there is any chance that I can get back to the others, any chance at all, I must return. Emptiness. Silence. What is this place? Or maybe the real question is, what is it for? What's this? Looks like it responds to my power.
Oh. Yeah, I can't. Trying not to go to Dragon's Spine. No, it's Dragon's Spine, you're right. That was your favorite area to explore last time. And it sucked you in for so long. It's a really cool place. In more ways than one. Pun not intended, actually. I like winter mountains as well, so I understand completely. Just walking around, beating up trees, yeah. It's a very serene place with all the snow and the mountain. Actually, this right now would be a good spot to have a quick break, because I can't really stream for longer than like an hour more. But I'm already feeling it. So I need a short 5-minute break, stretching a little bit. Maybe get something to snack on. Or some water. Coffee. I want coffee. You're lying comfortably in bed, so I don't think you're gonna stretch that much. Break time. Then you can at least rest your hand and can let your cat lay on it a little bit. Take your time. All right, I will. No, it's gonna be 5 minutes and then I'm back. Coffee time. Yeah. You gonna grab yourself a coffee as well, or maybe tea? Can stretch in bed. That's a good point. All right. So if you're gonna maybe grab yourself something to snack or a water or just stretch, I'll see you back in 5 minutes. And I'm back. Oh, you said you don't need coffee or tea in bed. You really fall asleep then. You're someone who can fall asleep on coffee? You're going to drink water. Yeah, that's the healthier option. Oh, I don't want to leave. Oh. But did you stretch a bit in bed?
Golden. Like Kuvaki.
Oh.
Is it some sort of guide? And why does it feel so familiar?
I really like the voice acting.
I might as well follow it.
It fits her so well.
Where does this lead? Could it be the exit?
Explore the world in the mirror. Okay.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
Oh, that was the festival.
Nasha Town? But isn't Moonbriar Night over already?
Goodbye for now, Columbina. I hope you have a wonderful night.
I will. Everyone else. And me? Are these my memories? I can't touch them. It's as if we're separated by some impenetrable power. Over here! Over here! But the people in these memories pass right through me. Just like when I disappeared. If only I had known what would come to pass after that.
Cat is being noisy. I don't know if you can hear him. Fall asleep big time when it comes to caffeine. Okay.
Even so, I should still take a look around. Just being back here. It gives me the strength to keep going.
As soon as it enters your system, it's like all you know is sleeping. Okay. No, unfortunately, caffeine very much keeps me awake. Can't hear the kitty. He's being quiet right now, so...
Welcome home, Moon Goddess. Oh, You're the genuine article. Alice was right. This Moon Prayer Night was worth watching after all.
Oh.
So you probably couldn't hear my kid over yours. Okay.
Install run by Barbaloth from the Hexen Circle.
Please, draw the first
One that was sick. Are they
arcana.
doing better now? Yeah, he's the one who's meowing.
This represents destiny and is the
Yeah,
foundation
he's doing
for the
much better.
divination as a whole.
He's keeping his food in as well. Sniffling has stopped quite a while ago already. And he's well enough to cause trouble.
My destiny. I believe the card I drew was the moon. Now that I think about it, Barbaloth's divination was absolutely right.
Yeah, that was fun.
It's almost time to draw the last card.
The cat is very loud and constantly meows at you. He's a very needy baby. Yeah, it's good that he's doing better. Yeah, so am I. Yeah, if he wouldn't have started to keep his food in, I would have gone to the vet.
I think. Kuvaki pulse? What?
Oh. Okay.
Fascinating. I've never encountered this before in my role as a diviner.
We did this event, Her Memories. That was a quest. And she was getting her cards read. Tarot. Is it called tarot in English, I think? And one of the cards popped out on their own. And just now, as she touched it, the card popped out. So maybe that's not 100% the memory?
What's going on?
Because she obviously can influence it somehow?
The deck because of my influence? All I did was try to touch it, and then... Maybe this memory space is not untouchable after all. Are there weak points in the barrier? Or is it possible that there's more to this space than my memories alone?
This card is death.
It's tarot cards. Yeah, it's also called tarot cards in German. I just wasn't sure if the pronunciation is right.
I need to get to the bottom of this. I'll try touching something else. Is this the wind? No, it's gravity. It's pulling me outwards. No, Traveler!
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on.
Haimon, listen to me. From the bottom of our hearts, we are so sorry. We completely understand how you must feel. The Traveler is trapped, and we all feel responsible for it.
Finally back here. Dio, welcome back. You also have no idea what's going on. Good, at least I'm not alone. Dio, how have you been?
Don't say that! Paimon's not a little him behind on purpose. There was nothing you could do.
Being very bad? Oh, that's not good.
He's all alone in there. What if something happens to him? What are we gonna do then?
Had your PC break down in front of you? That's a horrible thing to happen.
We've barely spent any time apart since we met. Is he gonna die?
We must find a way to rescue him. We were all involved in the operation where he was captured, and we do not abandon our comrades.
See, and that's why I like Arlecchino.
That being said, it won't be easy. Through conversation with the others on our return, we've arrived at a basic idea of what we're up against. Dottore's lab has clearly been in operation for a lot longer than we realized. We found many monster samples stored there. In all likelihood, they were materials he used to research his latest technology.
The party in your stream. That is right. Dio, did you manage to get your PC fixed?
We also know that through his contact with the phantoms of Hyperborea,
Not yet.
he gained knowledge about the moons and certain Hyperborean technologies.
Please don't tell me it's the RAM that's gone off kilter.
Using this knowledge, he then fashioned an artificial moon marrow to serve as a replacement for the frost moon beyond the sky.
Using a laptop as a replacement. Good that you have one as a replacement. I would be screwed. I don't have a laptop.
Unlike Columbina,
He's streaming from a laptop.
even with 2 of the 3 moon marrows,
I could be streaming
exceeds
from
all
a
of ours combined.
tablet then. Jesus Christ.
Once his 3rd moon marrow is complete, Dottore will have completely seized the authority of the 3 moons. Tevat's most primordial powers will then be in his grasp.
Laptop is 5 to 7 years old, still holding on though. That's the important part. Even if it can't do any heavy lifting. Maybe happy thoughts, maybe it's the PSU that's broken. Yeah. Maybe it's just the power switch that's fucked.
Does that mean...
I'm afraid so. No one could have predicted this level of insanity. Not even from Dottore. And unfortunately, his insanity is coupled with an intellect and ambition that not even his peers in the Fatui can match.
This is dire. Sounds like the world is done for.
Again?
The 3 moons' authority can influence the very fabric of time and space. I dare not imagine what a monster like him would do with that kind of power.
The trouble's already begun, I'm afraid. On our way back, we discovered that part of Nodcry is being enveloped by an unknown energy. We cannot ascertain what is happening inside.
Might be the motherboard though. That would still be cheaper than the RAM. Your wallet is scared. Like I said, as long as it's not the graphics card or the RAM, I think you're golden. Ooh.
I'm convinced this is Dottore's doing. Not that there's any way to prove it. The issue is, we have no idea what his intentions are.
The only thing more frustrating than facing down evil is knowing that it will surely come, but not knowing when.
The Doctor is guilty of numerous crimes in Mondstadt as well. One of our knights, well, former knights, his father was murdered by Dottore. His ideology and methodology are a danger to everything in his path, from individuals to entire nations. He does not feel guilt, even when he acts against his own people.
He doesn't see them as his own people, that's why. People like him see everyone else as beneath them.
Yeah, the Dottore is a bona fide villain.
Right. He views other people only in terms of how they can benefit him. That's the basis of all his social connections. Granted, he's hardly the only harbinger to pursue their own interests. We all do, and Her Majesty is gracious enough to permit it. Still, her mercy has its limits. Dottoro's actions have gone beyond even what the Fatui could have imagined. Usurping divine authority to become a god. For a servant of the Tsaritsa, that goes beyond being disloyal. It's treason of the highest order. We can't expect him to heed the Tsaritsa's will once he gains the Three Moons' authority. Even we Harbingers consider him the most self-interested among us.
Poor Traveler. Of all the people to get caught by... We have to go save him right now. Please, we gotta find a way.
I really enjoy the new voice actress for Paimon. She's much less high-pitched.
Paimon, I promise you, we are with you all the way.
I get how you feel. I do. But it's gonna take more than strong emotions to take down an enemy like Dottore. What we need now is more information.
Right. We can't even guarantee he's still at his research center. Before we can think about mounting a rescue operation, we need to confirm the Traveler's location.
Not sure how to feel about Paimon. Well, she's still a mystery. What we are sure about, we as in the community who has been talking about her since day one, basically, that she definitely is on the Traveler's side. So no matter who or what she actually is, she's most likely gonna stay like how Paimon... Oh, because of the sound. Okay, never mind. I interpreted this completely wrong. You like how Paimon sounds for you in early game? Yeah, it's less the voice of Paimon, more the repetitive dialogue. Yeah, because she tends to repeat what was said already. I think they've gone better with that as well. Every character really repeats a little bit. Yeah, but Paimon does it excessively. But again, I think she got better with that.
I'll find a way.
Paimon knows, but... She's so scared. If anything happens to the Traveler... He might be the strongest person Paimon knows, but he's still human. He feels pain and bleeds just like anyone else.
He's kind of dumb, very silly. Not all the time. I think this is a very good example of her not being stupid per se. Just a little quirky.
Then think
a little
things through
silly.
before you stick your neck out. Unless you want to lose your head.
Sandrone.
Sandrone.
Miss Sandrone, you're okay?
Put the stuff over there. And be gentle with it. Am I okay?
Hello.
As you can see, I've had to move my whole livelihood out of the
Did I
Experimental
get a follow?
Design Bureau. It's been swallowed up by Dottoro's
Why do I not
energy
see who followed me?
If I'd left it any longer, I probably would have gotten stuck there.
It shouldn't happen. Let me... Second. Did I get a follow? I was sure I heard. Second. Have to reload my page. Someone just followed, but I don't know who. It's not showing anywhere. I heard the sound. Ah. You on YouTube? Okay, if you just pressed follow on YouTube, then yeah. then of course it's not gonna show up in the Twitch chat. That explains it. Thank you very much. Thought it was gonna go insane. I have to figure out how to see that more clearly.
Dottore always goes a little loco when he finds a shiny new toy. Not that he'd ever admit that.
Well,
This time, he's
the
gone
name
full
should be
psycho.
visible on stream while they are following, but for me the window is very small because I have a tiny tablet as a second monitor because I can't fit a second monitor in my setup. It's too cluttered. Is that you, Dio? On YouTube? DVCDA? Okay, that's you. Then it should have been you. Thank you for the test. I now know that one, the new sounds work. That's Dio. Two, that I need to figure out a way to show follows to myself in a more obvious way. I'm pretty sure there's a tool for that.
Just go ahead and cry already.
But thank you for the follow.
Sorry. Paima's not trying to make it seem. It's just, she can't.
Oh, Paimon.
Let it all out. There's no shame in it. When you're overwhelmed by fear and despair, crying can help get it out of your system. You'll feel better for it.
Okay then, while the baby of the group is having a moment, how about the grown-ups get to work? Give me your hand.
Protected hand holding in my Genshin Impact? I can't believe this.
Polonia, scan.
Wait, is that Sagex? What?
You, hand, now.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you'd never ask, my lady.
I like Flint's. He's funny.
Curses! You're next. Then you.
Sandronis scans everywhere. Okay, that was too fast to read. I'm sorry.
He's done something to us. Everyone who entered his research center has been implanted with some sort of curse.
I don't feel anything unusual at the moment. Does that mean it hasn't activated yet? Is that...
My best guess is Dottore created it using the Moon Goddess's powers. 1 second, analyzing.
Okay.
Ugh! That friggin' maniac!
I also have to figure out how to show both chats on screen. Because right now you can only read what each other have said on the little stream avatars down here. And I have seen some streamers use 2 chats without an issue. So maybe as long as I don't combine it, it's okay. So if I have basically one half of this text box be YouTube chat and the other half Twitch chat, that could maybe work.
So, what twisted game is he playing this time?
The moment I analyzed the energy composition, some encrypted text appeared in my mind's eye. And when I deciphered it according to the Fatui standard encryption protocol, I got the following message. Feel free to run, or you will perish in Nod Cry.
He's mocking us.
Yep, he loves to toy with people. Only in this case, there might be more to it. But I didn't detect any murderous intent or malice either in the message or the curse's energy. As if This is him at his least malicious.
I think 2 chats are fine, combined not so much. Probably. And I think that would be better to have both shown, but just, well, split somewhere down the middle. I think horizontally would be best. So not have 2 columns going up and down, because then it would be a little bit too small to see. Yeah.
Or perhaps all people are cowards in his eyes. Maybe he thinks the threat alone will be effective.
See, Dio, sorry. That is exactly what I read as well, which is why I only have the Twitch chat shown here. But I've seen other streamers use 2 chats as well. They just don't have it combined.
And he has the Traveler.
It's basically 2 text boxes. Not sure. So I'm gonna have to do a little bit more reading on that one.
As Dottore may be, he has always exercised great patience with the objects of his interest.
I remember a comment he made when we first arrived in Nodcry. He said, "This world is, on the whole, an exceedingly dull place. But at least there are a few intriguing features, such as the gods or the Traveler."
Okay.
Presumably, they interest him because they're unknown quantities. He wants to understand as much as he can about them.
Agreed. The Traveler is Tevat's 4th descender. All Harbingers are aware of this.
What's stupid? What's happening in the game, or that you can't, or are not even really possible to show combined chats? Because both is right.
Since Dottore took such pains to capture
Chat
the
thing,
Traveler,
yeah.
he is unlikely to kill him right away.
I know that some people have been banned for using a combined chat. I'm right now reading things from a combined chat window, so I can see both YouTube and Twitch chat at the same time.
Okay, but we still have to do that rescue operation.
What you can read here is just Twitch.
Of course. I also think we need to read between the lines with Dottore's message. If he's encouraging us to run, that means we mustn't leave Nodcry under any circumstances.
She kind of has a point.
His curse will only trigger if we leave.
We've discovered multiple energy fields. Albedo is still attempting to analyze their structure. He told me to report back first. Each field is slowly growing, swallowing up more of the surrounding area in the process. And the pace of their expansion has increased since we first examined them. He's probably trying to swallow Nodcry whole.
His nefarious ambition knows no bounds. If this continues, the whole of Tevat will be in trouble, not just Nodcry.
The loss of Columbina could not have come at a worse time. Do we think she's truly gone for good?
She entered the space beyond the Moon Gate, knowing what became of Rerir and Thalindus. I'm sorry, but I fear the odds aren't good.
Don't be ridiculous. If I know her, she's busy finding a way back as we speak just so she can annoy me. She isn't dead.
Whatever has become of her, the fact remains that we are 2 comrades short on the eve of a decisive battle.
We need to find out the Traveler's location. But there is also other work to be done.
Agreed. Whatever Dottore's planning, we have to get the local populace somewhere safe. So, as well as a rescue mission, we have to organize a mass evacuation at the same time.
It would be best if someone could approach leaders of neighboring nations and negotiate emergency asylum for Nodcry's inhabitants. Can anyone handle that?
Snezhnaya is one option. I'll see what I can do.
This would be so much easier if the Traveler was here. No! Stop thinking like that, Paimon. Paimon will join you. She's pretty well connected thanks to the Traveler. Maybe it'll come in handy. Either way, that's what the Traveler would do if he was here.
That's character growth for little Paimon. I'm also trying to read up on how to best set up a Discord server. Like what I would need, what channels should be in there, stuff like that, what rules I should have. Just so, well, I have a place to shitpost to you.
Back here again.
Would also make it easier to keep in touch if something changes regarding the schedule, stuff like that.
That gravitational force that pulled me back. Is this where it came from? When I saw that memory of Moon Prayer Night, I think I influenced reality. Was it just a coincidence? Or... if only I could have sent the others some kind of warning on Moon Prayer Night. Maybe we could have stopped Dottore. I feel so heavy. Well, even so, I have to keep moving forward. Back to emptiness and silence again. I should try and find my way back inside that memory.
Okay. Hey, there we go.
The entrance from last time isn't showing up. What am I missing? Looks like I need to gather these scattered fragments.
Okay, yeah, I can do that, I think. Yep. Go. Okay, there we go. Just spam left mouse button. Okay, got it.
It worked.
Easy, no problem.
Hopefully I can stay inside for a bit longer this time.
Ad Astra Abyssosque. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
What? This doesn't look like Moon Prayer Night.
Oh. Who's she talking to?
Extra, extra! Latest issue of the Nausea Express! I don't think I've ever been here. Maybe this space isn't comprised of my memories after all.
Huh?
There aren't any festive decorations around. Is this Nausea Town after Moon Prayer Night ended?
Could be the Traveler's memory thing.
Or is no one aware of what happened because he used the Three Moons' authority?
Can go up there.
Let me see if I can influence anyone else. So, what do we do next? Wait, that voice. Paimon?
The most important thing right now is to find that mage.
Lauma, the Traveler, and Mr. Varga are here too.
I'd better go pay the Fatui a visit.
Traveler!
Columbina?
I made contact. It's me, Columbina.
Huh?
Oh, that was when she was quote unquote missing?
Let's go! This is no time to be spacing out! Huh? Wait a moment. This has happened before.
It has.
This is what happened when I disappeared. I stood right over there, thinking that no one would ever find me again. It was only when he called my name that I decided to follow them. But did he turn around because he sensed my touch just now? Is it really possible that from in here, I can change the past? If I keep following them, maybe... Huh? It's that gravity again. Every time I influence reality within that space, this force intervenes and pulls me back. It's as if it's trying to stop me from leaving. I'm getting weaker and weaker. I'll just have to try another approach next time. Come on, Columbina. Keep going. You have to tell everyone what happened.
Back with the Traveler.
Suddenly, I've been plunged into darkness. Alone. It feels strange. As if something has grabbed hold of me.
In Columbina,
Is
yeah.
powerful enough to interfere with space itself?
I mean, she is closest to what we could call a god right now. She is a moon goddess. Even if weakened?
Look at you, standing so still in total silence. I almost didn't recognize you. Hello there, traveler.
He seems to be in a good mood. Wait, what's that behind him?
Ah, so you noticed. This is the completed Trilune. 2 primordial moon marrows and 1 artificial specimen. You are wary of it. Good. Maintain that reverence. You performed well in that recent battle. Brave and reckless as always. Courage is the sign of a true hero. And impulsiveness is the hallmark of those who strive to advance. I say this not to belittle you. Most creatures are far more timid by comparison.
3 moon marrows? Does that mean the artificial one is now complete too?
Well spotted. What do you think? For a replica I built myself, I dare say it looks the part.
Dottore, are you planting illusions in my mind?
Yeah, that's very much
I have no interest in fooling your eyes.
what I thought
On the
as well.
contrary,
Okay.
I hope to show you the true essence of all that you see before you. Is this not a beautiful city? People live in peace and find joy in their work. The streets are safe. People can even leave their doors unlocked at night. You might say it is the Elysium everyone dreams of. All available data indicates your values and worldview conform with the mainstream. This kind of society should be quite to your taste.
False beauty is deceitful. Lies are to no one's taste.
I wonder.
Based?
Is it your moral standards that are too high? Or your expectations of reality? Answer me this. If someone existed in a sweet dream from the moment they were born, a dream in which they never once felt pain, which do you think they would consider superior? The dream or the reality?
That's a hard question.
That's pure sophistry. It has nothing to do with your actions.
As I suspected. You have yet to understand all of this for what it really is.
What do you want from me?
You sound impatient. Do you think the only reason I'm keeping you is because I want something from you?
Yeah?
If it's not, then why haven't you killed me yet? No one can stop you if you're as powerful as a god.
I'm delighted you recognize that fact. I believe we last squared off in Sumeru. Ah, the memories. How time flies. You and I have both grown. I'm not surprised that Arlecchino and Sandrone worked with you. You've always a way of slowly but surely ingratiating yourself with all levels of society.
It's true. That's what the Traveler really is good at.
People laud you as a hero, but I suspect there's more to it than that. Oh, but to be clear, I don't say that to flatter you.
Do you always give your opponent an appraisal before you deal the final blow?
Call it a long-time habit. I'm a researcher, and one of my duties is to give an objective assessment of my subjects. But you misunderstand. We are not opponents. Not at this moment. I just want to talk. Think back to Tartaglia, Arlecchino, Capitano, Columbina, and now even Sandrone.
Yeah?
You've
What's
worked
your
with
point?
each of them in the past. I believe you can work with me as well.
What makes you so sure?
Well, why not? Should the good associate only with the good and the bad befriend only the bad? I like to think we could have a more mature relationship than that. Surely you don't think all your relationships are grounded in friendship or shared ideals? People come together because it benefits them to do so. If you think of the people you admire, you must surely admit that they have provided some benefit to you. Morality, ambition, dreams. People have plenty of words to embellish the nature of their relationships. But once you break free from those ethical frameworks, you will see that the only thing connecting the two of you is mutual benefit.
I mean, he's not entirely wrong. That's a scary part of all this.
And that is what I'd like to talk to you about.
We're finally getting into it. He's probably been planning to kidnap me for a long time now. But for what exactly? He has the authority of all three moons. I won't be able to gain the upper hand in a fight. Best if I pretend that I'm willing to negotiate for now. You say you're a god, but you also speak of mutual benefit. What could a god want that the three moons cannot provide?
Excellent question. But before I answer, I would ask you the same thing. Gaining Columbina's allegiance was a rare and extraordinary feat. But the Moon Marrows are now in my hands, and I have the edge over her. For this artificial moon is not being rejected by Tevat. Her identity and lineage may have been a thing of glory in the old world. But they were also shackles that prevented her from ever integrating into Tevat. I, on the other hand, you may view me as a thief, but I have overcome that limitation. So what is it that the Three Moons cannot grant you? What stops you from negotiating with me to get what you want?
I don't make deals with lying psychopaths.
Okay. All right. Right for the throat.
That's quite an accusation. Are you expecting me to get angry with you? Well, this is one aspect in which my personal growth has served me well. In the past, my less mature self might have been disappointed, perhaps even angry, over a small setback like this. Like when you and Lesser Lord Kusanali joined forces to oppose me, for example. But things are different now. Just as the rich do not quibble with the poor, I no longer find myself perturbed by these trivial affairs. Human relationships end with conflicts of emotions and interests. But relations between humans and gods are different. And ours is even more unique. I have ascended to the highest heights and laid claim to unprecedented horizons. And you were no ordinary person to begin with.
Yeah, he's sounding more and more megalomaniacal as the time goes on.
Allow me to show you the world, Descender.
Let me show you the world. Fuck.
To stand, walk, jump, sit, and lie down. These are the most common of behaviors. Have you ever wondered why we were born following such laws? Who stipulated that we could not fly instead of walk?
What's he getting at?
Someone of your talent and experience must surely know of the 4 great rulers who serve the heavenly principles. They govern life, death, time, and space.
Yeah, and we met at least one of them already.
One wounded
Not
by a
more?
blade will die from blood loss or infection, and one who falls into a lake will drown in agony. The elderly wallow in solitude, and the solitary age faster. Eventually, new life is born, only to embark on the same path of suffering. These 4 divisions anchor the world and shackle those who live in it. But they themselves transcend its boundaries, squandering the power bestowed by the heavens.
What's he getting at?
All who live yearn for equality, but unless the gods prostrate themselves and profess that they are mere servants of the living, equality can never exist. Who makes the rules we must live by? Who has the right to restrict us? The limits of the body can be rejected.
Do I have to use? Yeah, I have to.
How does it feel to be among those with absolute power? You cannot conceive the extent to which your flesh hinders your mind and spirit.
So he wants to steal the powers of
Only
what?
by
Of the 4
discarding
shades or
Lucis'
the gods?
primitive eyes can we perceive a new world. How narrow-minded we all were in the past. Why should the final answer of the world not be the power that predates those of life, death, time, and space? The power of the Trilune. Through it, I have glimpsed new experimental possibilities. Nature suppressed, authority exiled, souls controlled.
Yeah, he is a maniac.
You know, I heard recently that a group of critics reviewed countless stories and drew an interesting conclusion. They found that it is more often than not the villains who strive tirelessly to push the boundaries of progress. In fact, long before this, someone voiced a similar idea in an academia editorial. I felt a great affinity with this perspective. I have never been afraid to step up and play the role of the villain.
Yeah, play the role of a villain. He is a villain.
Fanatics are trampled down for their transgressions, and those who transcend are rebuked for their audacity. And so, the majority of creatures are too timid to follow my lead. But all sacrifices made during my experiments have been worthwhile, as you can now see. I can offer you something new, something unique, precisely because I am a villain. Think about it. We are eternally bound through mutual interest. Can you truly say you would never turn to malice if it could give you the life you dream of? After all, what value do perfection and purity really have? They are fragile and feeble things, utterly tedious. I say, better to be governed by a flawed humanity than a gnosis. The true seeker of knowledge is the villain who undergoes countless tribulations in pursuit of their goal. I'm sure many people have told you that you're different.
Because I'm a descender?
Exactly. Very clever.
But what does that got to do with you?
I do not conceal my wicked deeds, my selfish desires, or my greed. A true researcher must act as I do if they are to understand and speak of the truth. And yet, a knowledge seeker like myself will inevitably grow tired of studying Tevat beyond a point. You have traveled to all corners of the world and met many people. Along the way, there have been moments when you were misunderstood or even became a wanted criminal. And all the while, you have spent your days doing some of the most mundane jobs in the world. You fight and toil, claim minuscule rewards from my friend Pantalone, then you fight some more, winning some battles and losing others as your search goes on. And this cycle continues, with no end in sight. Surely you must sometimes grow weary of being stuck in this same loop day after day.
We're completely different. I embrace everything that life throws at me. I am engaged in every step of my journey.
How does that make us different? I too embrace what life brings, researching everything that interests me. Think of all the novel things I've managed to create. Like the artificial moon marrow. Don't you see? As unique a specimen as she was, even Columbina is not irreplaceable.
Take that back! She's gone because of your actions!
I didn't say that to anger you. Though admittedly, I don't see what there is to be angry about. Anything Columbina could do for you, I can do better.
Ah, okay, he doesn't get it.
I know what your ultimate goal is. You wish to walk the path your sister walked, and seek answers from her at the end of that journey, don't you?
Someone like you could never understand what it feels like to care about another person the way I care about her.
Perhaps not. But that doesn't mean I can't help. I could find your sister right now, bring her before you, and make her give you the answers you seek.
Don't be so presumptuous. You'll never begin to understand the situation between us.
Oh, no. This is no presumption. I'm only offering what I know is possible with the power of the Trilune. But it seems like you would sooner continue with your journey through this world. Why? Do you truly desire this journey? Or is it simply a necessary process from which you cannot escape? Think of all the
Fair question,
time and
to be honest.
energy you have spent, everything you've had to endure just to make it this far. Is this really what you want? Or has your hand been forced by the promise of that final answer?
That is a good question. I mean, we were in the process of leaving this world at the start of the game, but we were stopped from doing so.
Yes, you have made many friends. But do they ever spare a thought for the void in your heart and what it yearns for? What you want is not friends. It is family. But do they know this? I, on the other hand, am far more considerate. Join my experiment, and in return, I will bring your meaningless journey and all its struggles to an end.
This is a malicious attempt to manipulate me. But at the same time, he's stating some very human truths. Of course he's right about my predicament. How can I deny it? I have faced ungrateful strangers, never-ending troubles, an endless quest for answers. I want to see her. After everything I've been through, words can't describe how much I miss her. How much I want to be reunited with her. Wherever you are right now, do you miss me too?
Oh, that's a nice screen.
All right, everyone. Our next mission is clear. We need to contact all the major organizations, explain the situation to the public, and then begin the evacuation.
The residents of Notcry are quite dispersed. The two most populated areas are the Southern Isles and Pyramida. Miss Lauma, I will leave Hisi Island and Nosha Town in your hands. I will liaise with the Fatui and Pyramida.
Agreed. We will reach out to Natlan and Snezhnaya. Anyone found north of the Experimental Design Bureau should follow the Fatui to Snezhnaya. As for those dwelling south of that line, I will ask the Voynich Guild to help persuade them to leave. Then I, Mr. Varka, and the Frostmoon Scions will escort them to Natlan.
The Voynich Guild has dealings with the Curatorium of Secrets. I will send them a letter vouching for your credibility. Yehoda, you should help Lauma. This is too big of a task for one person.
My wish has come true. You're willingly lending me your most capable employee for the day.
Well, good for you if all this only takes a day. Of course, if it takes any longer, I'll be charging a fee.
Boss, wait! Don't I get a say in this?
Oh, I'm sorry. Something to add, Yehoda?
Well, no one's more important to me than you, boss. And remember how Lauma healed your eyes after that big battle? I think that's worth at least 2 or 3 days' work for the Frostmoon Scions.
Are you completely incapable of acting in your own self-interest? Or do you simply devalue your own labor?
Are you sure you don't want to come with us?
Who will see to our other work if we're all busy evacuating residents? Sandrone insists that Columbina is still alive, and we have a traveler to rescue. There's much to be done.
But boss, I'm just worried that...
Well, Nefer, I'll link up with you once my tasks are complete.
What makes you think I'd need you to do that?
I'll need it. And considering the way you approach certain matters, I think you'll be better off with me present.
That's quite enough. Just focus on your work first.
I bet we're in for an uphill battle here. But we can help out too. Inefa and I are gonna help Nasha Town's residents carry their stuff.
Loading schedule. Store essential local research data and technology samples, then escort the people to Natlan. Understood. I will execute this to the best of my abilities.
Great stuff. Thank you, ladies.
Yeah. Barker, such a smooth talker.
I've contacted the Lightkeepers. A colleague of mine will join us shortly. I will persuade them to conduct a thorough search of the region to ensure that no civilians get left behind.
As for me, I guess I'll be making an early return to Sumeru. I think it's important that someone informs the Dendro Archon of what's going on in Notcry.
Roger that. Someone should inform Mondstadt, too. Mr. Duran, can I trust you to handle that? I think you fly faster than any of us can run. As an added incentive, get there fast enough and I'll see about getting your gliding exam waived.
Really? Ha! Mission accepted, sir.
I intend to stay behind and help Miss Sandrone with her research. She has some alchemy-related questions that she'd like me to explore.
She recognizes your expertise, then. I wish you a fruitful collaboration.
Thank you. In truth, I was surprised to hear her express an interest in subject matter outside of machines.
I believe she has been investigating some Fontanian technology recently. She made a point of bringing the relevant materials with her when she left the Experimental Design Bureau. She's sorting through everything in her room as we speak.
I should mention that we have one other friend who isn't present. He hasn't made his position in all of this clear. But if we know anything about him, he's likely investigating on his own.
Paimon's been very quiet today. But I know how close she and the Traveler are with the Natlanese. She should come with us to the border.
Okay. Paimon will do her best.
Make sure to heed Sandrone's warning. Many of us have been cursed by Dottore. As such, under no circumstances should anyone cross national borders. Remain within Nodcry. That aside, personally, I have faith in Columbina. Things look grim, sure, but who knows how it'll play out. Same goes for rescuing the Traveler. Both of them are important allies and friends. We'll be counting on you to gather intel on them, Miss Nefer.
Ah, wonderful. You're
there
all
we go.
here.
That voice again. Nicole? Whoa, that was loud. And it came out of nowhere. So mysterious.
Sorry, this is the only way I can speak to you all right now. Please accept my apology. Anyway, time is short. I'll cut to the chase. We're still facing quite a catastrophe here at the world's borders. Alice has roped in every Hexen Circle member she can get a hold of. Except for me. She told me I had to come and help you all out as a matter of urgency. I quote, "You love talking, don't you? Well, now it's finally your time to shine. Take these. Make sure the whole party gets one each. You'll be in charge of making sure everyone stays connected."
Huh? Is this a Dodo communication device?
Scanning. Unknown device. Analyzing. Unknown device. Conclusion. Cute.
Perfect conclusion.
Affirmative. It is cute and good. I believe that I quite like it.
This is no ordinary Dodo communication device. It's my very own special modified version, specifically... sorry. I almost went off on another tangent there. Anyway, help yourselves. It will allow us to communicate over long distances within Nodcry. No more worrying about shuttling messages back and forth.
What astounding technology. Am I right in assuming that it relies on your personal abilities to function, Miss Nicole?
Yes, exactly. Right on cue, Albedo. I'd love to brag to you all about how it all works. But no, next time. Anyway, I'll be right with you all, serving as a communication hub. That's all from me. Head off as soon as you're ready. I'll be staying here to keep watch, and I'll be sending you my blessings.
Hey. Split up again. Could be a point where I could leave it off for now. Because it is... Wait. There we go. Here we are. It is unfortunately time for me to end this for today. Because I have a prior engagement in about 15 minutes. So I'm gonna have to basically end it here. This stream, I mean. I'm not sure if I can basically make a break in the story and continue the regular farming daily stuff in Genshin without almost those stuff without doing the quest. If I can, I'll hold off on playing the quest until we meet next. On Thursday, we will stream Odd Nights Enfield because it's the release date and I wanted to have a look at the game anyway. So I thought being able to do it together could be fun. I hope I see all of you there, of course. And I wish you a good day as well, Kaylina, Dio. I don't know if Kennedy's still here. I haven't heard from him since his first hi. And regarding the Discord server, if I have it set up, I'll link it on all my social platforms, so on YouTube, on Twitter, and here on Twitch. You hope you see yourself there. I hope so too. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And until Thursday. Tschüss!